What's in the box? Fish. Fish is in the box. We are going to be smoking some steelhead. It's been brining in here overnight. I did it wet. You can also do it dry. Really depends on the quantities you're doing, what kind of storage container and space you have in the fridge, how you do it. I don't even find the quantities of ingredients matters that much. This happens to be a gallon of water, half a cup of salt. I use pink Himalayan, and about a quarter cup of ground pepper and almost a cup of sugar. That's about it. What I've got in here are quarters. You can cut them up smaller. You can do a whole fillet, whatever you want to do. You can also do whole fish and butterfly it. You can do it skin on, skin off. Also works really well with salmon. But what we're going to do right now is rinse all of these off so all the salt is removed. Dry them off really well with paper towels, and then I'm sticking them back in the fridge for at least another hour to dry out. I knew I forgot something. Also had a half a cup of soy sauce in there. All right, so we've got these dried off. I'm just going to put them on racks in the fridge, hour or two at the most, and they'll be dried enough to go on the smoker. All right, let's fire up the smoker, get it up to temp. Now, if you need to, go ahead and coat your grates with a little bit of vegetable oil, just so the fish won't be sticking to anything. Mine are sufficiently seasoned, and they're ceramic coated, so there's no problem there. We're going to be doing this as low as possible. I'm going to kick it down to about 180. I'm going to use the P settings, which is a timer, and that controls how much the auger feeds, for how long, and then how long the pause is between. So you can absolutely dial it in with about a 10-degree fluctuation all the way through your smoke. I'm also going to be using a smoke tube. It's good for at least 4 hours of extra smoke. I want as much smoke flavor on these as possible. It's only going to take maybe 2.5 hours to get them done. But that's it. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Got the smoke tube started. The only negative thing I don't like about the smoke tube is you need a huge lighter. Luckily I've got one, a creme brulee toaster, and it takes a good 5 minutes of fire to really catch the pellets because they don't want to burn on their own. This is just about ready to kick off. If you're new to pellet smokers, don't make the mistake of lighting it with the lid down, because if there's enough thick smoke in there and the flame ignites, it can blow the thing apart, literally. So just make sure it's open. You'll hear the flame ignite. It'll sound like a little jet engine taking off. Right now all you hear is the blower fan. Nothing's ignited yet. The pellets are just smoldering, kind of like this. Just a lot more of them. There we go. Look at that. Now the fire's burning it more than smoldering it. So it's going to clear it off. We can put the lid down. Let's see what mode I'm in. I'm in the P4, which is in the lower middle. Temps should equalize about 180. Give it about 15 minutes. Let it come up to temp, warm everything up, see where it settles, and then we'll adjust it if we have to. It might be high, might be low. We got some variance. 15 minutes later, and it's stabilized, 185 to 190. That's good to go. Let's bring out the fish. Now, the only thing important for the next couple hours is don't touch the fish, because you just want it to sit there. Place them so you've got good space around each piece so the smoke can penetrate. How you do it from here on out is really dependent on what you're going to do with the fish. Now, my goal with this batch is to chill it and eat it cold as basically snacks. So I'm going for pure smoked fish flavor. No extra seasoning on here. You should never need to put extra salt on. The brine will take care of all that. But if you're, for example, going to be doing this as an entree or just eating them hot with any kind of dish, you might want to put some butter on there. You might put some lemon slices on there, maybe some dill, something extra. Totally fine too, but that's all up to you. There we go. I pulled it off when they reach 150. So this batch was on the left-hand side. Those got done first. Skin peels right off. Look at all that oily goodness. And just full of smoke and flavor. That's it, guys. See you next time.